Hey people, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Tucker and today we're going to be working on my 1993 Lexus SC400. Oh hey, just a quick overview of this car. It's a 1993 SC400. That means it's got a 4-liter V8 and it's supposed to have an automatic transmission, but mine, as you can see, does not. All right, let's get you guys a cold start real quick. All right, the plan is to get her in the garage, which is right there. I know it's gonna be a tight squeeze, but it's gotta happen. Now, it has to happen because that's not good. As you can see, she ain't got no fluid in her. All right, what happened was I was driving down the road, going to switch gears, clutch in, go to the next gear, clutch out, and it didn't go into gear. Nothing happened. I pulled over, I checked the fluid. There was none in there. I checked under the car. It was all over the ground. All right, she's in the garage. I told you guys it was going to be a tight squeeze, and I was not lying. The first order of business is we got to jack her up real quick. All right, time for the other side. In time for the jack stands. All right, now that the car's up in the air, let's get underneath and see what's going on. All right, now that we're under the car, there's not a lot you can see. All right, there's no access point to be able to see the slave or anything. But a couple things I do see is brake fluid or clutch fluid leaking from the bottom. Also, a couple other things is that bolt's loose. That is not good. All right, so my only choice right now is to take out the transmission. All right, so this guy is the drain plug for the transmission. It's a 24 millimeter. All right, guys, currently I'm switching containers, and as you can see, there are some metal flakes in here, which, it was a just built transmission. That happens, but like some of them are not so small, so we'll see. All right, now we got to take the shifter out. All right, it's just those 4 clips. All right. To me, it doesn't look like it's mounted in there. They're bolted in there, so maybe all I gotta do is take it out. I'm not sure. All right, people. Now we gotta take the drive shaft out. Mine may not look like yours because I have a custom 2-inch drive, custom 1-piece drive shaft. All right, I've been working on this a lot off camera, but this guy was real stuck, so I sprayed some BB Blaster on it. Let's see if it'll move now. All right, I'm done playing around. Yes. All right, drive shaft is out. And it's a good habit to get into of every time you take out nuts or bolts or anything to put in a Ziploc bag and label it. Alrighty, now that we got the drive shaft out, it's much easier to see. There's no bolts holding my shifter up there, but the next step, I guess, is unplug that guy right there, undo this cross member so that I can tilt down the transmission. Then I'm pretty sure that there's only 6 bolts. Alright people, it's a new day. Let's get right back into it. Alright, so the strategy here is to get the jack under here, support this transmission, unbolt this cross member, and tilt it down so then I can get to the bolt holding the transmission onto the engine. Alright, so first I gotta take out this one clip. Alright, now I didn't explain this very well, but I have an internal slave cylinder in my car. So that means this clutch fluid lines run straight into the transmission and into that hydraulic throwout bearing. So there's no way for me to unconnect them. So I think it's gonna be much easier if I just disconnect it right here. There we go. And this is just the bleeder end as well. So this one's already disconnected. Alright people, sorry to bring you up in the middle of this, but I was messing around and somehow I was able to wiggle my way in. This is going to take forever to get this bolt out, but better than not being able to get it out at all. Sorry, this is a really bad angle. Bang, let's go. Right, this was the contraption I just used to get that bolt out. Yes. All right, people, so we finally got the transmission out. So my problem now is, this is why I lost all pressure in my pedal and I lost all my fluid. My other problem that I never told you guys was my pedal was sticky. It's because this guy keeps getting caught. So I don't think I need to buy a new one. I think if I just clean it up good, that'll solve my problem. Alright, so I'm just gonna clean it up with the degreaser real quick.